Mali is a landlocked country located in West Africa. It is bordered by 7 other countries: Mauritania to the northwest, Algeria to the northeast, Niger to the east, Burkina Faso to the southeast, Côte d'Ivoire to the southwest, Guinea to the southwest, and Senegal to the west. The capital of Mali is Bamako. Mali has a population of approximately 20 million people, with the majority living in rural areas. The official language is French, but many people also speak Bambara, which is the most widely spoken of the country's more than 40 languages. Mali has a rich cultural heritage, with historical sites such as the ancient city of Timbuktu, the Bandi Agri escarpment, and the Djenné Mosque, which is one of the largest mud brick structures in the world. The country is also known for its traditional music, which includes the kora, a harp-like instrument, and the djembe, a drum. The economy of Mali is largely based on agriculture, with cotton being the most important crop. Other crops grown in the country include rice, millet, and sorghum. Mali is also known for its gold mines, which are some of the largest in Africa. Mali gained independence from France in 1960. Since then, the country has experienced periods of political instability, including military coups and rebellions in the north. In 2012, a rebellion by Tuareg separatists in the north of the country led to the overthrow of the government. Islamist militants then took advantage of the chaos to seize control of the north, which led to a French military intervention in 2013. The security situation in Mali remains volatile, with ongoing attacks by Islamist militants, particularly in the north and center of the country. The government is working with international partners, including France and the United Nations, to try to restore stability and security. In summary, Mali is a West African country with a rich cultural heritage and economy based largely on agriculture and gold mining. The country has experienced political instability and ongoing security challenges, particularly in the north and center, but the government is working with international partners to try to address these issues. Geography. Mali is the 8th largest country in Africa, with an area of approximately 1.2 million square kilometers. The country is mostly flat, with a few mountain ranges, including the Adrar des Afoas in the north and the Hombori Mountains in the center. The Niger River is the lifeblood of the country, running through its center and providing water for agriculture, fishing, and transportation. Climate. Mali has a hot, arid climate, with temperatures that can reach up to 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit, in the hottest months of April and May. The rainy season runs from June to October, with the amount of rainfall varying by region. Demographics. Mali is a diverse country with more than 40 ethnic groups, each with their own language and cultural traditions. The largest ethnic group is the Bambara, who make up around 36% of the population. Other major ethnic groups include the Fulani, Tuareg, and Songhai. Islam is the dominant religion, with around 95% of the population being Muslim. Politics. Mali is a semi-presidential republic, with a president who serves as the head of state and a prime minister who serves as the head of government. The country has a multi-party political system, with the main political parties being the Rally for Mali and the Alliance for Democracy in Mali. Mali has a history of political instability, with military coups occurring in 1968, 1991, 2012, and 2020. Economy. Mali is one of the poorest countries in the world, with a GDP per capita of around $900. The country's economy is based largely on agriculture, which employs around 80% of the population. In addition to cotton and other crops, Mali is also a major exporter of livestock. The mining sector, particularly gold mining, is also an important part of the economy. Mali is a member of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, and the West African Economic and Monetary Union, UEMOA. Culture. Mali has a rich cultural heritage, with music and dance playing an important role in daily life. The griot tradition, in which a musician and oral historian passes down stories and traditions through song, is particularly prominent. The country is also known for its colorful textiles and crafts, including pottery and metalwork. Traditional sports such as wrestling and stick fighting are also popular. Education. Education in Mali is compulsory for children between the ages of 7 and 16, but the literacy rate is only around 33%. The quality of education varies widely by region, with rural areas having fewer resources and lower enrollment rates. Many children, particularly girls, drop out of school early to work or marry. Health. Mali has a high infant mortality rate and a low life expectancy, with many health challenges, including malaria, malnutrition, and HIV/AIDS. The government and international partners have made efforts to improve healthcare in the country, but access to quality care remains a challenge, particularly in rural areas. Transportation. Mali has a limited transportation infrastructure, with much of the country's road network unpaved and in poor condition. The Niger River is an important transportation route, with boats used to transport goods and people. The country has several airports, with the largest being the Bamako-Sanu International Airport. Tourism. Mali has the potential to be a popular tourist destination, with its rich cultural heritage and natural beauty. However, ongoing security concerns have had a negative impact on the tourism industry. In addition, the country's limited infrastructure and lack of resources have made it difficult to develop the industry. Cuisine. Malian cuisine is diverse and flavorful, with dishes typically featuring rice, millet, or couscous, along with vegetables, meat, and spices. Some popular dishes include a porridge made from millet or cornmeal, fufu, a starchy dough served with a sauce or stew, and yassa, a chicken or fish dish with onions and lemon. Tea is also an important part of Malian culture, and is often served with mint and sugar. Sports. Football, soccer, is the most popular sport in Mali, with the national team having qualified for the Africa Cup of Nations several times. Other popular sports include basketball and wrestling, with traditional stick fighting and horse racing also being popular in some regions. Languages. The official language of Mali is French, which is used in government, education, and the media. However, many other languages are also spoken in the country, including Bambara, which is the most widely spoken indigenous language, as well as other languages such as Fulfulde, Songhai, and Tamashek. Religion. Islam is the dominant religion in Mali, with around 95% of the population being Muslim. There are also small Christian and animist communities in the country. Natural resources. Mali is rich in natural resources, including gold, which is the country's main export. Other minerals found in Mali include bauxite, iron ore, and uranium. The country also has significant agricultural resources, including cotton, livestock, and fruits and vegetables. Wildlife. Mali has a diverse array of wildlife, including elephants, giraffes, lions, and several species of antelope. The country is also home to several bird species, including the rare and endangered Mali firefinch. However, deforestation and poaching have had a negative impact on the country's wildlife populations. Famous Malians. Mali has produced several notable individuals in various fields, including music, literature, and sports. Some famous Malians include musician Salif Keita, writer Amadou Hampâté, and footballer Seydou Keita. Current events. Mali has faced ongoing political instability and security challenges in recent years. In August 2020, a military coup led to the ousting of President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta, and the military has been in control of the country since then. The international community has condemned the coup and called for a return to democratic rule in the country. Economy. Mali is one of the poorest countries in the world, with the majority of the population engaged in subsistence agriculture. The country has a low level of industrialization and relies heavily on foreign aid and remittances from Malians living abroad. Gold mining is the country's main source of foreign exchange, and cotton is another important export. Culture. Mali has a rich and diverse cultural heritage, with several ethnic groups each having their own distinct traditions and customs. Music is an important part of Malian culture, with traditional instruments such as the kora, ngoni, and balafon used in many styles of music, including griot music, which is performed by hereditary musicians who pass down their knowledge through generations. Malian literature is also notable, with several prominent writers, including Amadou Hampâté and Ousmane Sembène. Art and architecture. Malian art and architecture are characterized by intricate designs and geometric patterns, often incorporating elements of Islamic art. Traditional mud brick architecture is common in many parts of the country, particularly in the UNESCO-listed city of Timbuktu. Malian textiles, particularly woven and dyed cotton fabrics, are also renowned for their quality and intricate designs. International relations. Mali is a member of several international organizations, including the United Nations, the African Union, and the Economic Community of West African States. The country has historically had close ties with France, which colonized Mali in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and French is still widely spoken in the country. Challenges. Mali faces several challenges, including ongoing political instability, security threats from jihadist groups in the north, and high levels of poverty and underdevelopment. The country has also faced challenges related to climate change, including droughts and desertification, which have had a negative impact on agriculture and natural resources.